Stampers, this is Holly from Rubber Redneck. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and welcome to day 6 of my fall frenzy. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create the Making Spirits Bright card. Now you'll want to visit my blog rubberredneck.typepad.com. I will have a free project sheet on my blog for today's post for this project, and you also can find out where and how to purchase the supplies to recreate this project if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'll be using the stamp set called Making Spirits Bright from our holiday catalog. And then once your card is complete, here's what the front view will look like, and then here is what the inside view looks like. You want to cut one piece of Whisper White cardstock at 5.5 by 8.5. Place it onto your Simply Scored scoring tool and score it at 4.25. Fold it on your scored line and then crease your edge down with your bone folder so that's nice and creased. Now you've created your card base. You want to cut one piece of chocolate chip cardstock at 4 inches by 5.25. Run it through the Big Shot with the arrows embossing folder to give it that fun texture. You want to cut one piece of the Moonlight Designer Series paper stack, and you want to cut that in that Hello Honey pattern that looks like the honeycomb. And you're going to cut that at 3 inches by 4.5. Once you have that cut, you're going to glue this to the center of your chocolate chip cardstock. Just place that right in the center. Then you want to cut one piece of the Motley Monster Designer Series paper in the Tangerine Tango Stripes pattern. Cut that at 1 inch by 5 inches. You're going to glue this to your layers of paper. And you want to place it so it's about 1/4 inch up from the bottom of that Moonlight Designer Series paper. And you want to place that so it's in the center. Then you want to cut one piece of Old Olive cardstock, and you want to cut that at 2 inches by 4 inches. Run it through the Big Shot with the wood grain embossing folder to give it that fun wood grain texture. Then you're going to glue this to your layers. And you want to place that so it's on the right side. You want to go in just a little bit and line up your top and your bottom with your chocolate chip cardstock. Then you want to cut one piece of Whisper White cardstock at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Zip it through the Big Shot with the circle framelits, die cutting it out. Take the stamp from Making Spirits Bright, ink it in the Memento Pad Tuxedo Black, and stamp onto your Whisper White cardstock. Color in your images using the pumpkin pie and the Old Olive blend abilities. Now when you color that in, they will bleed through onto the back, so be sure to have something underneath that so you protect your surface. Once you have that colored in, then you're going to place 2 stamping dimensionals, one at the top and one at the bottom. Then you want to just attach this to your card, overlapping the Old Olive cardstock and then the 2 pieces of designer paper. Then you want to cut 13 inches of the white and tangerine two-tone trim. Once you have that cut, you're going to tie this around your layers. And you're just going to tie that. Into a knot. And then once you have that tied, slide that over so it's a little bit just off to the edge of that Whisper White circle. And then if you don't want your tails so long, you can trim them so they're shorter like I did here on this card, or you can leave them long. Once you have that tied around there, you want to turn that over and place 4 stamping dimensionals onto the back of the chocolate chip cardstock. Just place 1 in each corner. And then you're going to attach your chocolate chip cardstock to the front of your Whisper White card base. Just place it in the center. And then to finish off the front of your card, you want some rhinestone basic jewels. And I took some of the larger ones and I just placed one up here onto the left of that Moonlight Designer Series paper. And then I took one and put it up at the top on the right of the Old Olive cardstock. And then put one down here towards the bottom. And then I took a medium-sized one and added that in over here onto the Motley Monster designer paper. So then that's what the front of your card will look like once it's complete. Now to create the inside of your card, you want to just cut one piece of the chocolate chip cardstock at 4 inches by 5 1/4. Zip that through the Big Shot with the Arrows embossing folder to give it that fun texture. Cut one piece of Whisper White cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Glue the Whisper White to the chocolate chip. Just place it right in the center. Then you want to cut one piece of the Motley Monster Designer Series paper in that Tangerine Tango stripes pattern. Cut that at 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. Glue this across the bottom of your cardstock, sorry. Leave a little bit showing on the bottom of the Whisper White and just line up your edges with the chocolate chip. Then you're ready to glue this piece to the inside of your card. Just place some glue right onto the back and then place that inside the card. And now you've just completed the Making Spirits card. Visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com, for the free project sheet and where and how to purchase all the Stampin' Up! Supplies I used to recreate this project. Thank you for watching.